Hello guys! Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So this is Paulo Rich, your Pinoy nurse here in Singapore. So for my today's content guys, I'm going to share to all of you my occupational English test result, my OET result. Yes, I think you can feel it already based on my smile and my energy. Yes guys, I managed to pass my occupational English test and I'm so happy that I passed this examination. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not really expecting that I'm going to pass this examination. So, but before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel, okay? So, what is the purpose of this vlog, by the way? It's not to brag, guys, ah. It's for you, for those people to be inspired, especially for those who think that they cannot make it, they cannot pass this examination, who thinks that they are not good in English. Because, you know, guys, I'm that kind of person. I really don't think that I'm good at English. I mean, I always belittle myself. I'm not saying that passing this examination means I'm good in English, but I have this, my confidence, especially in English, is very low. So I think most of my friend knows that. But yeah, that's why I'm really surprised that I passed this examination. Yeah, it's my first time, first take. So yeah, thank you again. And also, for those who, I mean, who failed the exam, who've been trying their hard, I want to tell that don't give up and just try, learn to rest, assess where you think you are lacking, and just think of it like maybe it's not the perfect timing, maybe OET is not for you, maybe your plan is not what God wants for you. Maybe that is the good way to explain that. Yeah, so let's go back. So I'm going to share my grade and my what did I do and my experience during this examination. Okay, guys? So, as you all know, occupational English test has four subtests, right? See? Listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So, these four tests, you need to do it in one day. I think I will not explain further a bit about how the test look like because I believe that those watching my blog knows already. So yeah, let's go one by one. Let me explain, but I will share it randomly. Okay, first is my reading test. So this reading, I think I was thinking before this will be my maybe this if in case I pass the examination, maybe this is my highest part lah, highest score that I can get. But yet, not that highest, but I managed to obtain the required score that I needed. So in reading part, there's a part A, part B, and part C. So you all know already that in part A, you need to finish that in within 15 minutes. So how do I prepare for my part A of reading is I do a lot of uh, mock tests. I time myself answering part A. It's like more on scanning. So you need to really finish the test within 15 minutes. And like what they said, in part A of reading, you need to try to get a perfect marks for this examination because part B and C is quite difficult. That's what they said. So yeah, during examination, I missed out two questions. So I'm so nervous to the point that I told to myself, yes, that I will be serious for part B and C of reading. And during the time when I'm studying this subtest, part B and C, I think I'm doing well, but also only in part A of reading, to be honest, I'm not really doing well. So I'm quite confident that even I miss that, even I'm not sure about my part A reading answer, I will really put my energy for my during part B and C. Yes, and I really did that during the examination. So yeah, so my grade, guys, I'm going to share to all of you. I managed to get 370. So it's equivalent to B. Yeah. So what is my preparation for this reading part? Actually, reading part, like what they said, you need to read a lot of medical thing so that you can practice. But for me, my thinking is like, even you read a lot of medical books, if you don't enjoy it, then you cannot. I mean, you cannot finish that. So what I did is I start buying books that I like self-help books. I used to read books before, But since I need to take OET examination, then I start reading again self-help books, and I think it helps me a lot. And now also doesn't mean I pass this OET examination I will stop reading books. I think my habit of reading books is already there, so I still continue reading books, of course, self-help books. So I like to read self-help books. So yes, that's it for my reading. I managed to get 370, which is letter B. Okay, next is writing. Writing, guys. Okay, writing, I'm quite proud. I want to be like so proud with this writing. So for all who doesn't know, I think for most of my friend knows that how is my handwriting. It's very very ugly. And when I took the exam, it is not computer based, which is it's paper based. Then I need to write. So my first concern is that are they going to are they going to able to read my handwriting, my penmanship? So that is I'm worried about that. And also, honestly speaking, guys, I didn't study much for my writing because, as you all know, they already lowered down the grade for writing, which is requires you only for C plus. So during that time, I just only try one time. I did a mock test for my writing, and I managed to get C plus without studying at all. I did study on how to assess your case study and everything, but I didn't put much effort because I think I always encounters these referrals in hospitals where I'm working now. So yeah, when I took this examination, the writing part, I said to myself, I don't mind if I get C plus, but I know that my my writing part I can get C plus. But end up, no, I didn't get C plus. I managed to get B. Yeah, and I'm so happy that I managed to get B, and my grade is 370 for this writing part. Yeah, so I'm so like shocked that oh, even writing I managed to get B. My aim only is C plus. So like what they said, lower down your expectations so that when you get the result, if you get high, then you'll be more happier. That's what they said. So that is for my writing. Next is this is my highest score for my occupational English test. Listening. I am not expecting that I'm going to get highest in my listening. Okay, yeah, in listening, they said you try to get perfect mark on your part A of listening. So I really tried my best, and I think I did. I think it's a 24 items, right? So I think I did. I managed to get all the answer. I believe so. So maybe that's the reason why I managed to get this high grade for my part A like that. But part B also, I'm quite confident that part B of listening, I'm quite confident of my answer. But during part C of listening, I'm really like, I don't know if I understand what they are talking about. So I am really nervous. No, honestly speaking, after this listening part, I am not really sure that I'm going to pass this part, listening, because I am not sure of my answer for during part C of listening. So yes, but yet I managed to get the highest. This is my highest score of my OT, and you know how much is it? Not highest. I didn't get A, but I managed to get 420. So still letter B. Yeah. So I am not really expecting that my listening is okay. Then what is my preparation? My preparation is I just listen to podcasts. I keep on watching Big Bang Theory on and off. I mean, I like Big Bang Theory. I'm not sure if you know that, but I've been watching that series. I replayed that many times, and maybe those dating thing with Western people helps me. And also because I used to travel a lot, maybe it helps me. I mean, I used to travel alone. Maybe this thing helps me as well. So that is for my listening. And lastly, what is lastly? Yeah, lastly is speaking. So I thought speaking, speaking somehow I thought it's also like 50-50 because during the speaking part, I'm quite, I'm a bit nervous. I stutter, but also I don't have this kind of empathy. They said you need to have empathy, sympathize, etc. I forgot the term, but I feel like I didn't do my best during speaking. But I like the topic. I cannot forget the topic. And you know what? What is the topic during my speaking? It's smoking cessation and PICC insertion. So I'm so happy when I've read the topic during speaking. So anyways, during speaking, I think also the good part is I'm not intimidated to the person I'm talking to because it's not Angmo, which is I'm not from Western country, so there's no accent. So I'm just talking to a normal local Singaporean, which is I feel like it's a normal day-to-day basis. But of course, I didn't put la or anything. I need to articulate properly. So I'm not saying la is not proper, but I shouldn't use Singlish. I need to use the English that requires for speaking. Okay, so yeah, for my speaking part, I managed to get how much? 370. Also, letter B. Yeah, so that's it. Listening 420, reading 370, writing 370, and speaking 370. So I hope for those who are watching my blog, I hope this inspire you, especially if you think, especially if now you're watching my blog and you think, hey, I'm much better than Paulo on the way how he speak in English. So yeah, if you think that way, then for sure you will pass the examination. Make it as your inspiration. If I manage to pass the examination, for sure you will pass the examination. Okay? So, anyways, thank you. Thank you to all my friends, family, and of course, Lord, even I don't, I'm not a religious type person, but thank you. And thank you for those who believe me. I will not tell who are those people, but I'm really grateful that I managed to pass this examination. So I think that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's the reason, guys, why I'm not uploading so much on my YouTube. So, anyways, expect that after this content, I will post more. I will try to post more because I won't be busy anymore. I won't studying anymore. By the way, guys, I thank you for E2 language. I enrolled to E2 language, but actually I didn't attend all the courses in E2 language, but it helps the E2 language. Niners, actually I don't like Niners. Maybe it's based on my preference, but I prefer E2 language because of the accent. I need to be familiarized with their accent. And I think that's it. Thank you again. Bye bye. Please continue supporting my channel. Okay. Bye bye.